Welcome to Calcutta Races Monsoon Meeting, 12th day, Tuesday, 10 September 2019 race preview. We move on to the first race, which is the Free Energy Handicap, to be run over a distance of 1100 meters. We're looking at number 1, Luminac. Is that 2 outings this monsoon meeting? Last outing over 1400 meters. Luminac travelled second all the way in race number 44, and till it turned for home, gradually came and took over the running towards the rail side, but finally faded back and was overtaken by Wonder Boy, who was the eventual winner, and Luminac settled for third spot. Number 2 will be Stunner. Stunner's last outing was in race number 74, this monsoon meeting over 1200 meters, where Stunner, after much efforts, finished on 5th, and the winner of that race is Novikov, who came up with a strong run down on the centre and went on to win it by a length and 3/4. Number 3, we're looking at Dungle. Dungle's last outing was in race number 57 over 1400 meters, where Dungle finished on 9th in that race out of 10 runners, and the winner of that race was Jayawant, who won it by 3 1/4 lengths. Number 4 will be Shimmering Star. Strong suit out of Shining Glories had a cracker of a start this monsoon meeting. 2 starts and won both its outings. First one being over 1100 meters and the last one in race number 56 over 1200 meters. What a cracker that was. Shimmering Star went on to win that race by 4 1/4 lengths by beating Adirith. Number 5, we're looking at Marigold. Summit out of Quiet Appeal is Marigold. Had a decent start to the season. Won its first outing over 1200 meters. Was unlucky in its next start. Finished second. And the last start in race number 48 over 1100 meters, beating his stablemate Gorish, went on to win it by 3 lengths. It should be a cracker of a race between Shimmering Star and Marigold. We move on to the second race, which is the Set of Flame Handicap, to be run over a distance of 1400 meters. We're looking at number 1, the Last Judgment. The Last Judgment's last outing was in race number 71 over 1200 meters, and what a win that was by the Last Judgment. Came from way back and came up with a real late dash. Was the Last Judgment, and went on to win it by half a length and won its previous start by 5 lengths. This time traveling over 1400 meters, will surely be there in the finish is the Last Judgment. Number 2 will be Fancourt. Fancourt's had 2 starts this monsoon meeting, last outing being over 1800 meters in race number 46, where Fancourt finished on 5th after much efforts, and the winner of that race was Fire Opal. Number 3 will be Supernormal. Supernormal's at 2 starts this monsoon meeting, finished off the board in both its outings. Finished on 10th actually in both its outings. Last one being in race number 56 over 1200 meters, where the winner was Shimmering Star. Number 4, we're looking at Lakshya. Lakshya's had 3 outings, finished off the board in all its 3 starts this monsoon meeting. Last one being over 1400 meters in race number 60, where Lakshya finished on 5th. And also in the same race, we had number 5, Demonstrate, who finished 1 ahead to finish on 4th. And the winner of that race was Shivalik Sight. Number 6 will be Baglione. Baglione is out of top class out of Bella. Just 1 start this monsoon meeting in race number 47 over 1200 meters, where Baglione travelled 3rd till the distance post and then gradually faded back and finished on 6th. And the winner of that race was the Last Judgment, who got that by 5 lengths. We move on to the third race, which is the Slade Valley Handicap, to be run over a distance of 1400 meters. Number 1 will be Airlift. Arazana to Perpetuate is Airlift. Last outing being in race number 57 over 1400 meters, where Airlift finished on 5th after much efforts. Also in the same race, we had number 4, Fantasia, who finished on 8th, and the winner of that race was Jayawant, who got that by 3 1/4 lengths. Number 2 will be Wonder Boy. Wonder Boy's last outing was an impressive one in race number 44, this monsoon meeting in over 1400 meters, where Wonder Boy travelled third till it turned firm and then gradually gained places and came out to win that race by 2 1/4 lengths and came up with a very strong run down in the centre by beating Aftershock. Also in the same race, we had number 5, Aftershock, who was the one who finished on second. Number 3 will be Dancing Lord. Dancing Lord's last outing was over a mile in race number 52, this monsoon meeting, where Dancing Lord travelled very wide of the track in the final stages and finished on fourth was Dancing Lord, and the winner of that race was too good, that was Furel. Number 6, we're looking at Stormfront. Stormfront's last outing was over 7 furlongs, that's 1400 meters in race number 60 this monsoon meeting, where Stormfront travelled third till it turned firm and then remained in that spot and finished on third, and the winner of that race was Shivalik Sight. We move on to the 4th race, which is the Calcutta Coals Trial Stakes for Indian Colts and Geldings, 3 years old only. To be run over a distance of 1400 meters, we're looking at number 1, Across the Sea. Last outing being in the Mumbai season in race number 165 over 1000 meters, where Across the Sea was travelling fourth till it turned firm, and with a hard-fought battle, came out and won that race by half a length by beating Turmeric Touch. Number 2 will be Atom. Atom's 2 outings this monsoon meeting was unlucky in both its outings. Finished on second in both starts. First one being in race number 29 over 1200 meters, and the last one being in race number 50 over 1100 meters. Came up with a bit of a late dash and finished 1 3/4 lengths behind the winner. That was Adhira. Number 3 will be Eastern Crown. Eastern Crown's just had 1 start this monsoon meeting in race number 43 over 1400 meters, where Eastern Crown travelled 5th till it turned for home and then gradually gained places and finished on second was Eastern Crown, 4 lengths behind the winner, who was too good that day. That was Louboutin. Number 4, we're looking at Gallantry, King Dakar out of Victoria. Come down from Mumbai, but having its last start in Mysore in the current season, race number 59 over 1400 meters, where Gallantry travelled third till it turned for home and then gradually gained a place and finished on second, 2 1/4 lengths behind the winner. That was King Chala. Number 5 will be Gorish. Top class out of Nano Bell is Gorish. Last outing being impressive in race number 66 this monsoon meeting over 1100 meters, where Gorish made it a pillar to post victory and went on to win it by 4 lengths by beating Princess Rumela. Number 6 will be Jayavant. Win legend out of Validate is Jayavant. Last outing being quite impressive in race number 57 after having finished on second in its first start. Last outing over 1400 meters was travelling second till it turned for home and then gradually took over the running and just blew the field away by beating Kantai by 3 1/4 lengths. Number 7 will be Script. Script's last outing was this monsoon meeting in race number 29 over 1200 meters, where Script finished on 5th, and the winner of that race was Valeria, who was too good that day, won it by 5 lengths. Number 8, we're looking at Tennis Show. The Southern Hemisphere Challenger has come down from Bangalore, having its last start in the Bangalore season in race number 150 over 1400 meters. And that was a cracker of a race by Tennis Show, made it a pillar to post victory. Went on to win it by 3 1/2 lengths by beating Cavalier. Number 9 will be Top Notch. Top Notch has had 3 starts and finished on board in all 3 starts, but hasn't seen the leaders board. Is Top Notch finished third in both its first outings, and last outing finished on second, 1 3/4 lengths behind the winner, over a mile in race number 53 behind Jaws. Number 10 is Trafalgar. Western Aristocrat out of Bluegrass Phenom. Last outing was in the Bangalore season in race number 97 over 1600 meters, where Trafalgar travelled, led all the way till the distance post and then gradually faded back and finished on 4th was Trafalgar, and the winner of that race was Warhammer. We move on for the fifth race, which is the Stewart's Cup for horses 4 years old and over, to be run over a distance of 1400 meters. Number one, we're looking in Multitude. The big-hearted 7-year-old, multi-dimensional out of Heidi, is that 2 starts this monsoon meeting and won both its outings. Won its first over 1400 meters in race number 24, and the last outing over 1200 meters in race number 51. Came up with a real rattle in the final stages of Multitude and won it by length. And also in the same race, we had number 4, Big Orange, who finished on 5th. Number 2 will be Castle Bridge, Burden of Proof out of Castle Queen. Just had 1 start this monsoon meeting, that was last week in race number 73, over 1200 meters after a long layoff, and quite a decent run that was, where Castle Bridge finished on 6th out of 9 runners. And also in the same race, we had the number 3, Amorous White, who finished on 3rd, and the winner of that race was Eastern Star. We move on for the 6th and last race of the day, which will be the Argiano Handicap, to be run over a distance of 1400 meters. We're looking at number 1, Oak Brook. Netwiz out of Oakdales had 2 starts the sponsor meeting, finished 4th in its first start. Last outing finished on 8th over a mile in race number 45, and the winner of that race is Arjuna. Number 2, we're looking at Midnight Star. Midnight Star's last outing was this monsoon meeting in race number 65 over 1200 meters, where Midnight Star traveled 7th till it turned for home and then gradually gained 1 place to finish on 6th, but traveled very wide of the track was Midnight Star. Also in the same race, we had number 4, Poet, who finished 1 behind to finish on 7th, but the eventual winner was Kramer, who won it by a length and 3/4. Number 3 will be Lumos. Lumos won its first start this monsoon meeting over 1100 meters and finished on 2nd in its second start, and last outing being over 1100 meters in race number 37, where Lumos couldn't catch up to the winner. That was Arashi, and Lumos finished on 2nd by just half a length behind the winner. Number 5 will be Arakawa. Arakawa's last outing was this monsoon meeting in race number 57 over 1400 meters, where Arakawa traveled 3rd all the way and remained in that spot, and the winner of that race was Jayawant. Number 6 will be Gold Bond. Gold Bond's last outing was this monsoon meeting in race number 58 over 1800 meters, where Gold Bond, after much efforts, finished on 6th towards the rail side, and the winner of that race was Gold Frontier, who came up with a dazzling run on the outside and won it by 1 length. Number 7 will be Tweedledee. Tweedledee's last outing was over 1200 meters this monsoon meeting in race number 49, where Tweedledee finished on 6th after much efforts, and the winner of that race was Aquitania, who won it by 2 3/4 lengths. Number 8 will be Ashna. Ashna has been knocking on the door. Win legend of Ray of Sunshine. Last outing over 1100 meters in race number 63. Ashna was traveling 4th till it turned for home. Gradually gained a couple of places down in the center, but fell short by 2.5 lengths to finish on 2nd behind the winner, that is Dancing Prince. Number 9 will be Appalachia. Appalachia has just had 1 start this monsoon meeting in race number 44 over 1400 meters, where Appalachia finished on 5th after much efforts, and the winner of that race was Too Good. That is Wonder Boy, who won it by 2 1/4 lengths. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your time, and hope to see you at the races for the Calcutta Cold Straw Stakes tomorrow afternoon.